What is up, you guys? Welcome back to the Change Your Story podcast. I am so excited to be here with you today. I'm so excited that you are tuning in with me today, wherever that is. I would love to know. Just take me on social media and let me know where you tune in and how you tune in and how you listen. I love hearing all your guys' stories. And I just, again, want to express my gratitude and thank you for all the reviews you've been leaving and the rating the podcast, because this really is what helps the podcast be found. It really does help me as a coach get my message out there and just really encourage you all, because the purpose of these daily doses of motivation is to encourage you and motivate you, because it's something to be honest, that I really needed myself. I would go to different podcasts and they'd have like one or two motivational episodes, and then that was it. And I'm like, I just feel like I need encouragement every day. I bet you more women feel like they need encouragement every day. So I just hope that these little mini episodes really just are like fuel, gasoline for your mind, your soul, your spirit, your day. I just feel, I hope that you feel when you tune in today that it's like you are bringing yourself to a gas station and filling up your tank, and you just feel like, yes, I have a full tank. I'm ready to go. I can handle anything today. So that is my goal behind these. Let's get into today's. It won't be that long, but it's really powerful. And I actually learned it from Gabby Bernstein, and it's something that has really changed my perspective on things. So when you think about your goals, ladies, it can be really easy to get stuck to an outcome, like the number on the scale, most of us, or looking a certain way. Let's just be honest, those are the main things, like losing a certain amount of weight, being a certain size, being tight and lean. And some of us feel like we can never achieve that. Maybe some of us have achieved that in unhealthy, unsustainable ways. And we just feel like we can never get back to that. And we just feel kind of stuck on this cycle and this hamster wheel of like, you're almost afraid to go there again, because you're like, how exhausting it is, mentally exhausting it is. And I can relate to that in the sense that, when we don't do it healthy, when we are trying to look for those instants, those hacks, those quick fixes, it really does exhaust us. It really is exhausting because it's not sustainable. So we totally deplete ourselves, and then we can't sustain it, and then we end up worse off than before. So kind of like what went with yesterday's podcast, if you haven't listened to that, go listen to that. But let's get into today. So what I really love that Gabby said is, because we're kind of talking about manifestation and, bringing your goals to fruition. That's essentially what manifestation is. It's bringing your goals to fruition, bringing those heart's desires into your reality. And you realize that those things are already in your reality. That's kind of what meditation does. It makes you present in the moment, and it makes you aware that you already have everything that you need, and you already are everything that you want to be right now in this moment. It's just we can't see it because the mirrors kind of can get so distorted. Our thoughts can get so warped about who we are. And so we've got to bring clarity and this way, working towards your goals instead of thinking about the external factor, and more so thinking about what I'm going to teach today. And what I learned from Gabby Bernstein was connecting to a feeling. All right. Because the feelings are powerful. All right. Feelings are powerful. When we think, they create feelings. Sometimes when we feel, they create even more thoughts, but typically our thoughts will create feelings. And so we want to make sure that we're thinking about the things that we want to connect us to how we want to feel. So just an example of this is, instead of focusing on, or like, I want to be this certain number, I want to be, this certain dress size. Why don't you focus on how you want to feel? So I'll give you an example. I want to walk into a room and feel confident in my body. I want to feel like I can be myself, the freedom. I want to have freedom. I want to feel I have freedom to say whatever I want without worrying about judgment. Or I want to wake up feeling joyful and energized. One that was personal to me is, and I don't know even how to put it into words, but I just wanted to feel the freedom to make the choices that I wanted, to be in the body that gave me the freedom to be strong, fit, and healthy. It's so funny how you can't really even put words to the feeling sometimes. That's why you got to sit there and meditate. And like, how does that feel? How does it feel to have the motivation that you need? How does it feel to be nourishing your body? Like, you feel in control. You feel like it's this new sense of freedom. You feel energized, you feel joyful, you feel strong, you feel fit. Whatever it is that, you want, connect a feeling to that outcome. And that will act like a surge of energy through your whole entire system. I can promise you that. And so sometimes, when we, I'm not like losing the weight fast enough, or, I'm not, fitting into this clothes, or I'm not feeling confident in my body. What is the next best thing or feeling that you can connect to? And sometimes it's like when we eat a nourishing meal, we have to think about how that makes us feel. How does that make us feel? We feel proud of ourselves. We feel in control. We feel, energized, knowing that we are putting the best fuel into our bodies. And, maybe it's tracking our macros, and it makes us feel like we're taking the reins in our lives and we are taking care of this body. And so it's this feeling of, integrity. So that could even be one. I want to feel like a woman of integrity. I want to feel like a woman in control of her decisions. I want to feel like a woman that is disciplined and focused on the things that truly give back into my health and my vitality. So I don't know if these are making sense, but you can go into more depth with this. You could go to Gabby Bernstein's podcast. But I just felt like this is something that you guys needed to hear too. So it's very like surface level. She goes into it deeper, but that really helped me think about, because it can be easy to get sidetracked on like how your body looks, or this thing there, this stretch mark there, this dimple there, feeling bloated, or whatever the things that us women can think, right? The jiggle, the wiggle, the dry skin, when you age, all these thoughts. And we have to switch that focus to how do we actually want to feel? What are those feelings? Who do we want to be? And so I don't know. I hope that encourages you. I hope that shifts your perspective today about yourself. So connect a feeling to the outcome of what you want, because really when we can live in those feelings, that's what life is about. It is not so much about losing the weight. It's about the lifestyle that you'll live once you lose the weight. So you have to start living that lifestyle now and embracing those feelings of what it feels like to be that now. And the body will automatically follow. You got me? All right. Have a good day. Love you all. Bye for now.